Welcome to One Action in Detroit, Michigan, here on Cardinals Radio for Week 1, 2017 campaign for your Arizona Cardinals. Last year was pretty much, to sum it up, a disappointment. The Cardinals finished 7-1 following an NFC Championship berth the year before. Now for the Lions, they look to improve on what they got from last year. They had the division for most of the year, and then it just slipped away as the Packers just stole from them in the final few weeks of the season. But they still made the playoffs as a wild card, only to get bounced out in their first game against the Seahawks. Both teams looking to get their season started the right way, as the Cardinals will receive back deep is David Johnson, the all-pro running back from the Cardinals, and Week 1 is underway. David Johnson takes the ball, cuts right, and he's brought down by Lions defenders at around the 27. And here comes the quarterback in his age 38 season, Carson Palmer. Now, last year, Carson Palmer had a down year compared to the year before, and that had a big impact on their season. So the way he performs will be a big impact on how they play. As here's a handoff to the great running back David Johnson, who the Northern Illinois Husky had a great year, as we've got some bad news. On the kickoff, after blocking a man, the all-pro corner Patrick Peterson has broken his ribs, and his play time is still undefined, but we will update you with his injury later. Now, Cardinals 1st and 10 on their own 37. Palmer will throw left to John Brown, who is another great player on this team, as he's looking to have a breakout year for the Cardinals. Now 2nd and 4. Palmer drops back, scans, and looks like there was some confusion as he just throws it right to Glover Quinn for the interception, as the great free safety can just easily pick that off. As here comes Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense, as he gets a snap, and he just throws it right into his lineman's helmet. Here are some notable inactives for the Cardinals: Chandler Jones, Chris Johnson, Tramon Williams Sr. all got hurt during preseason, so they will be missing this game. As if David Johnson gets hurt, the third string Kerwin Williams is going to have to come in Week 1, as he finds his running back Theo Riddick for the screen, which will not be enough for the first down. So the Lions will kick the field goal. Matt Prater will boot this one right through the uprights, and it is good. 3-0 Detroit to start out the game and the season for the Cardinals, as so far it hasn't been a good start. So now later on with the ball again, Theo Riddick gets the handoff, and he jukes past the man, and he's breaking 3. He's just got to run past the safety, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. As so far it has not been the greatest for the Cardinals on defense. So it was a 54-yard touchdown. Now we're back, and Carson Palmer looks to find David Johnson on the screen as he's got blockers, and he breaks his tackle, and he's out of bounds at the 24. Just shy of the first down. Good pickup of 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now for the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals going to the line. Handoff Johnson, who runs right, and he just put the moves on the defender as he's going to break free for a touchdown. David Johnson with a great juke, and that costed the Lions 6. So that was a 67-yard touchdown for the all-pro running back. We are back with more Cardinals football, as now the Lions have the ball late in the first quarter. Stafford hands off to Riddick, who will break 3, and he's got some daylight. He just has to beat a safety, and he's brought down at the 42 for a big gain. Theo Riddick has been on fire so far. End of 1 here at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, as we have had a decent ball game as the Lions has led the Cardinals offensively. The Cardinals have also done well, but it has been lopsided. This broadcast of Cardinals football is brought to you by Gatorade. Quench your thirst. Welcome back to more Cardinals football, as here the Lions set to take the field in the beginning of the second quarter. Stafford drops back, look to pass, and he finds Eric Ebron on the flat, and he makes a juke, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. As the Cardinals defense has not looked great without Chandler Jones. Now in goal line formation for the Lions. And he'll play action, and he finds a wide open receiver for a touchdown. He was wide open, and that was a great play call by the Lions. Now the Cardinals back with the ball, as they will hand this one off to Johnson, who will be brought down at the 37. And oh no, this does not look good. David Johnson is down in pain, holding his left shoulder. This is not good, but we'll be back for more info on the injury. David Johnson looks to be stretching out, as he apparently has injured his shoulder, and we'll get more evaluated on him later. As now Carson Palmer drops back, scrambles, and he passes to Fitzgerald, but that's going to be illegal because he crossed the line of scrimmage. Now back on David Johnson, as is actually the third string due to the speedy Chris Johnson also being inactive. The third string running back Kerwin Williams has entered the game, as that is an automatic penalty, as David Johnson has torn his shoulder and he's definitely out for the game in a few more weeks. But that is it for the first half. Lions lead this one 17-7. We'll be back to Cardinals football after the break. Welcome back to Cardinals football, as the Lions have started out the second half with the ball. Stafford drops back, and he'll throw on the flat again, as he'll tippy-toe his way to make the catch. It's now the 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain. Now Stafford drops back, scans, and he'll throw an incomplete pass. As here is the notables for the Cardinals draft class, as the first round pick Hassan Reddick has come into the game, and he is starting today due to the injured Carlos Dansby. Now Stafford will throw this one, and it is picked off by Jeremy Bethel, as the corner will make the play and the Cardinals take over. Palmer, play action, fakes the handoff to Kerwin Williams, and he just throws it into trouble, and it's picked off. Wilson Sr. with the pick, as that was just not a good decision by Palmer, as he just gives the ball right back to the Lions. Now the Lions back with the ball. Stafford drops back on 3rd and 7, and he'll find Marlon Jones Jr., who spins through trouble. He's breaking 3, and no one can get him. Tyrann Mathieu just misses him, and that's another Lions touchdown. As with that will pretty much seal the game, as the Lions would add on another touchdown, and that would be it. As your Arizona Cardinals fall in a very, very, very bad game. Carson Palmer is very angry. He's very disappointed in the way he played today. But that will be it for Week 1 action here at Fort Worth in Detroit, Michigan. Final score, 38-7 Lions. Cardinals look to bounce back next week when they travel to Indianapolis to face the Colin Kaepernick-led Colts. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.